Well, today was all about adding functionality to the first trepo component, the trepo-conclusion-name. So what I've got here is I've got a trepo server running on port 8081, and I've got this demo running on 8080, and this elements repository, actually I can just show you, is pointed at 8081. So it's just a repo. There's no person. There's no node yet. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and just create. So we've created that. Oh, I need to reflect, but that's okay. So posted to name, got a response, so it's there. So we can go ahead and change this to like Bob Framer 2. And so there's the pre-flight. And then there's the response. So it's now Bob Framer 2. We can go ahead and delete. I implemented, I was thinking about the best way of doing this, and I was thinking initially when you hit delete, it would be a full page something. But I was like, you know, we could just keep it down here. Just replace these buttons and say, are you sure? And then just have the cancel button be there so that to prevent the click problem. Are you sure? Yes. And it's just right. You click, something changes, your eyes are already right there. It goes pretty good. So you can go ahead and delete, and then it will go ahead and delete it. So you'll notice this one's 0799. So now if we create another one, this one's BD24B. So the element itself will cycle indefinitely. It'll just go ahead and replace, bring things back. I do need it to reflect, but so it works. It's up and it's working. I don't have any error cases in there right now. So if you hit save and it doesn't work, then, and that's what I've got to figure out, is the best way of dealing with bad things happen. We're going to probably do a message. The question is, do we, because right now you can see, now you're probably not sure depending on how fast your thing is, but you can see a little bit of a flicker. It's actually disabling the buttons while it does the request and enables them. So I need to figure out the error states on that, do some cleanup. Whoa, that's big. Bring that back down. So in here, a lot of styles. I probably want, right now I've got 4 AJAX elements. I can probably put those into one, since I'll only have really one request outstanding at a time. The problem is if I worry about debounce and be messing, and a lot of messing with methods. Not sure. So there's that. The HTML for this is just really tiny. Itty bitty. And then just a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping that I can take chunks of this and put it into smaller elements. So in here, this loading, I can take all the code for that and have like I wrote this down, like a trepo core overlay that will take care of this loading screen that shows until things are loaded correctly. And then kind of like this block right here, this action, make this like an action buttons blob so that I can, I don't want to say mess with it. What do I say? So I can take all the code related to this and go ahead and put it in its own little blob. And then I can just have some, like triple core action buttons. And I just plunk them right there, and it has all of the save functionality, everything's working in there. And then I can just have that work and do what it's supposed to do. And then I can hook into it. so that I can get rid of some of these, delete succeeded, delete button clicks, all of this, all these attributes and whatnot. So also may want to do the inputs themselves for validation. I also haven't done validation yet. So there's all these things that are, what is it called? That I'm working on to finalize. I don't need a final product, so to speak. I can have something that is a little bit janky as long as it looks nice and it works in like 95% of the cases or something like that for the demo initially. This is getting things just kind of working, kind of running, and it's nice. That element is this element right here on the page. Just that's how you initialize it. It is what it is, and it's just easy. So, so next week we'll be taking name, and I'll probably end up doing birth, and then putting those into the Tree Hub demo to just verify that they're going to work, that we can go ahead and do CRUD related operations. Birth may take me longer because I have to do a people picker. So, need to figure that out. It's just so many pieces that need to be done. So I also need to dive back into end pipes and fix the problem we discussed a while back about not being able to branch or being able to just go down a branch and come back and continue its reversal, but that branch is optional. So that's it for today. Oh goodness, excuse me. Have a great weekend. Take care, all those fun things. And it's just continue plugging away on these. It just takes time to create, especially when you're doing design work at the same time. So take care, have fun.